Hi friends! So today's video is going to be on the non-obvious changes in recovery. So there are some that you predict. Like you predict that you're going to have more energy, that you're going to be able to eat more without being scared, and you also predict that you're going to gain a lot of weight. And those things are totally true and I have experienced them, but there were other things that I experienced that I was not planning to experience. Being a person, first of all, being a person is so much better than being a shell. And to know that everybody else was feeling like a person for all this time and I just started becoming a person instead of, obsessed about food is just kind of mind boggling because I just feel so much better. I don't know. I'm just so much happier. It's amazing. And I'm also so much less strict about routines. Like, I still have some things, and I'm still very careful about my grades because, that's why I'm in college. I'm in college to get an education, and you need grades. But it's insane how much freedom I have, and that goes, I don't have to wake up incredibly early anymore to study every day, even though I didn't really need to all the time. It was just a routine that I had to have, or my brain would scream at me. And that has gone away, and that has translated and dripped into other facets of my life. Like, for example, yesterday I was in a hammock for 5 hours. It was phenomenal. I just got Spotify, so I got, my music, and I was just sitting there, and I saw a turtle, and it was so much fun. And then I'm able to do things on a whim, like at night. I stayed up, the latest I've ever stayed up, which was 4:30, and I'm good. And that transitions into my next little notice thing. I don't need as much sleep, which okay, I know that we need sleep to be optimum condition to have our brain working and function properly, but at the same time, it's a long time. And last semester, I needed 8 hours. This semester, I can really function pretty well on too little sleep. I'm not very tired at all, and I don't know if that's the coffee in me or if it's just I know I have more energy than I did. Somebody described me as a 7-year-old boy because I'm just restless and I just like doing things. But I don't have to do it incredibly often. Like, I used to do walks around campus so often, maybe once an hour or something like that. Or it was dependent on steps, never mind. But anyway, I don't have to do that. I want to do that sometimes. In the library yesterday, I decided to just go up and get on a walk because I was, when you, shake a leg or something like that, and then you just know you have to move. So I did that. I did a really short walk, really short compared to what it was, but it just got me outside. It got my legs moving, got my brain working, and I was back in business. And I just have no energy, and that's so foreign because I was in recovery. You're just grasping for survival, and then eating disorder, you're just dying. So you can't really have much energy when you're dying, and recovery. Ooh. But I'm still very new into recovery, which is weird too. I'm not even 6 months. But anyway, yeah, those are 2 things I noticed. Another thing I noticed is I'm less of a germ freak. I was very strict about rules with germs. I had to religiously wash my hands, and I had to, if something fell on the table, I couldn't eat it. If I couldn't eat with my hands. But now I'm much better at that, and I can do things that I wasn't able to do before, like lick my thumb to get something off, or, eat with my hands. And if somebody hands me something to eat, I can do it. So it's and I haven't gotten sick. I've gotten sick once, but that was that was when I first got here. So it was probably just because of the new environment, but my immune system is definitely stronger because it has food to nourish it, and that's really great. I wasn't expecting how easy it would be to eat stuff that was offered to me. I don't know how long ago, but this girl brought cookies into the room, and I was like, ooh, that looks good, I'll have one. And I was like, this should be harder for me, but it wasn't, and that was really nice. Okay, so restrictive eating disorders, at least for me, from my perspective, are so much controlled by controlling and regimes and routines. So when you break through of the routines of working out at this certain time and eating this at a certain time or missing this meal at a certain time, your world, like, if you forget all of that, your world opens. The doors open, you can go out, you can go on a hike, you can do anything you want. Like, and that is so foreign. Like, I never knew this would happen, and it's wonderful, and I'm doing really well here, and I'm proud I haven't relapsed. I was really terrified that I was going to relapse. I knew it would be a temptation, but I haven't, and I'm on track. It's not all sunshine and butterflies. Like, every day I struggle to see myself now, but it's okay. I'm just going to do one last tangent. If somebody is having trouble understanding why you feel horrible, a good explanation for them might be, think of your worst phobia. A common one is spiders. Ours is fat. We have a biological fear of fat. So if you have them picture their worst fear on them, like, we have to go about our days with spiders covering our bodies. And that's really hard. So I feel like that's a good representation of what we're going through, and it might help them picture why it's so difficult, why it's hard for us to see ourselves, why it's hard to look down and, see these legs and this stomach. But, we're working through some stuff. Working through a lot of stuff, and we should be proud of how it's coming along. I am very happy here. I get to be the true extrovert I am and socialize and be with people. It's just, I'm so happy. But I'm gonna go. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know how you're doing, because I really do care, and let me know of your triumphs and your struggles and maybe your failures. Sharing is good. Sharing is really good. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye.